Stop it.
All righty.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, here we are. We're here in attendance. Everybody is here, present, and ready for another program, award-winning. The Outcast Podcast, episode 105, is here.
105. Look at that.
Being quick with the draw on the drops already.
That was JJ.
We've gotten some complaints that we're playing too many drops.
No, we haven't.
So let's dial them back a little bit.
Shut up. That's Tommy.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's got a firing button.
No, that's not true. I'll keep my hands up.
This is the podcast where you get a brown guy, a black guy, and a white guy together to do a show. And when we're talking brown, we're not talking 9/11 brown. We're talking Ramo brown.
Yeah.
God damn.
Sorry.
The web icon.
I got a new little sound
that's
for you.
Close. Close. Not there. Very close. Very close to the island, but not the same island. Yes. Definitely wrong brown.
Wrong brown.
So our
Left
brown
field.
guy on the show is Ramo No G, and he's in the building.
What's up, guys?
As he is every
Golly,
Wednesday
man.
for this show. We do live on
I try.
YouTube every Wednesday.
It's fun.
And Ramo, before the show, he says that he's injured. Hopefully he's able to play basketball with us this afternoon.
Yeah.
Last week after the show, we played basketball, and one of our producers, Jacob, throat punched him by accident.
It was a total
Sure,
accident.
it's an accident.
But it was a blessing in disguise because I guess it's turned on Ramo's wife, his voice. Because
yeah.
what has happened to your voice since this injury?
It's like, for whatever reason, like I can hit a lower octave than I ever had before.
Really?
Like
Look.
now.
My mind's telling me no.
I could definitely get on the microphone and really hit the lower notes where
Gotta have them ribs.
I couldn't do that before. You know what I'm saying? And I owe it all to my good friend Jacob.
So have you been walking
And,
around the house talking like that now?
Goddamn
Yeah,
right I have.
you creep up behind her while she washing dishes, and you just go, "Hey, baby, how about them ribs and some pussy?"
Yeah,
or some
but-
shit like that.
Yeah, but
Did
the
she
word,
freak out on you?
the
What'd she say?
words don't scare her. My erection does.
I don't know if your voice is deeper or if it's just more muffled.
What?
Just like- No, mine's definitely the same.
Yeah.
But
So you're saying this injury by getting
I don't know.
throat punched
It
has
feels like
deepened
I
your
can-
voice?
It feels like I can manipulate my voice lower than I could before.
I smoked the marijuana.
Yes.
he's all stoned.
lot.
He's like, hello.
A lot.
Hola.
Yes.
Sorry.
Hola.
Yes.
All right, well,
can
the
really
deep-voiced
Yes.
Ramo G is
if I
here
wanted.
today.
Yeah. We're gonna
I'll
make
give
it
you the
happen.
G now because you've earned it back with this deep voice.
Garcia.
We're gonna make it happen today, baby. So
We've got the greatest
Trying.
DJ to ever walk the planet Earth, Memphis on air. He's here.
I got it,
He's
man.
representing the brothers.
Hi, I'm present. You know, I'm still tripping off of Ramo's deep voice over here, man. We're gonna give you some voice work now, man.
Anaconda for baby.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Memphis. How's your day been going so far?
Hey, man, pretty good, man. Pretty good. Kicking it with y'all asses and whatnot. Trying to get my cholesterol down. That's what my doctor told me, you know.
Really?
Yeah, my cholesterol was a little high. Yeah, my blood level was a little elevated.
Your
You know,
blood level was
my-
elevated,
you know,
meaning
my
you have
blood
more
pressure-
blood.
my blood
Yeah,
pressure, I mean, you know what I mean.
hypertension, mine too.
Yeah,
What did he
no, I
get?
don't
What
have
did he put you on something?
Nah. He told me to chill the fuck out, basically.
Salt.
And we
Put
gonna
in some
try
more
it
salt.
again. And no, I don't use the salt.
Me either. I use pink salt. That's good for you.
Every now and again, I might use something like that. We got other stuff we use, but you know, I mean, I eat fairly good. You know,
Could it be the marijuana that you smoke possibly raising your blood pressure?
I wouldn't think
A little
so.
bit. Yeah,
I
maybe.
wouldn't think so.
It
Did you
does.
hear
The
about this
marijuana.
study that came out last
I don't
week?
know.
No.
Yes, I heard about it.
No, what?
25% increase in heart attacks
Sure.
and strokes if you smoke the
I smoked the marijuana.
if you smoke the marijuana.
What?
That's
who
bullshit.
did
Yeah.
that? Man, people been smoking
The
since the
alcoholic.
60s, and they
al-
still
yeah,
walking
come on,
around,
please.
giving advice.
We're going to have to point to what's his name, Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson, Exhibit A.
I heard
Snoop
that
Dogg, Exhibit B.
Jim Belushi told me though that Willie does not smoke the weed anymore. He'll takes it with some tea, puts a
Heard
little
about-
of that
Okay.
concentrate in his tea.
Yeah.
That about Tommy Chong from
Yeah,
Cheech and
Cheech-
Chong,
both
that
of
he
'em.
doesn't smoke.
Well, I mean,
They don't
after a
smoke?
while,
So
your
they do the
lungs
edibles?
I mean,
probably don't want it.
concentrates?
You know.
what? You smoke a lot of weed. What are you
I
talking
do, but I'm not that old yet. I may get there. I doubt it, but
about? You're quitting
Man, you'll get
basketball.
there.
You quitting basketball.
Yeah, you just retired from
Yeah, I
basketball.
Oh no.
He got
But
all-
he's got a deep voice
yeah,
now.
yeah. I
that's what I'm saying.
got
He got a
to
lot
work
of
on
stuff.
my.
He got a lot of
I
work.
gotta quit.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of
got to
deep
work
voice
on my
work coming up,
voiceover
so,
career.
You know, he got to
Have to
get his
sit this
rest
one
and
out.
practice
Yeah.
and stuff. You know, he got to work on his vocals and
You
all
could be
that
the
good shit.
voiceover talent now for Randy Macho Man Savage.
What it is what it is.
You ain't going nowhere.
All right.
what it is, baby.
Sure.
And we've got my man DJ Tomcat in the house. What's up,
Yeah.
Tomcat?
What's happening, y'all?
Representing the white race.
Not really a good representative,
He's
But,
Italian.
but I'm here.
What does your shirt say?
Give him the old razzle dazzle, and then it's got the cat with its asshole sticking out, because that's how you
I
give it to him.
like
Like
kitties.
the fucking shit pipe.
Yeah, I got a cat at home. Shout
Cute,
out to
me too.
Rockstar.
Kitty.
Shout out to Tomcat.
Yeah.
Cats are the best.
Mine
Today,
is Sylvester.
Dogs are the best.
Before we go any
I like
further, I
that.
want to thank our sponsor, Liquid IV.
Thank you.
It's springtime. Spring is in the air, which means it starts to get hot, especially for us here in Florida. We stay hydrated thanks to Liquid IV.
Delicious.
It's delicious,
Delicious.
according to Ramo G. It's
Come on
delicious.
together.
It's delicious.
Sounds great.
Can I get that every time he says my
Yes,
name, please?
fucking
Thank
great.
you. Yeah. I want that. Wrong one. Wrong
But the
brown.
other one was-
the
the
other
other one
one's
was
good.
really
yeah.
Wait.
Because he like endorsed it, and it was like, da-na-na.
It made me want to dance, man.
Well,
Bailar.
we do stay hydrated
I'm
thanks
just trying to
We
drink
do.
my water
to
with
Liquid IV.
Liquid IV in it. Y'all trying to
It's
get me
delicious.
choking here.
Unfortunately for Memphis, we didn't get any white peach.
Yeah, I know, man.
okay.
I'm a little
Oh, yeah. Give him the
disappointed
deep
on
voice,
that.
Ramo.
Hold on, Ramo.
Hey,
You in my
baby.
head right now. You got to do this. So, what are my thoughts right now on not having the white peach, but you got to do it in your sexy voice?
Yeah, man. Go,
All right,
I'm
come on,
trying.
let's try it again.
Go
Let's try
ahead.
it again. So, I'm in my head, and I'm disappointed because we don't have any white peach.
Oh, yeah, baby. I've been thinking about you all day long. And I get here.
I've heard enough.
Yeah.
Where do I
God.
place my
You're just lowering your voice to a low. You're just being quiet.
hilarious.
He's like,
Hey, man, you know what?
My,
Yeah.
my voice is definitely
not
different
lower.
than it used to be.
No, it's
Oh,
just
no.
quieter. Lower.
Lower, baby.
Oh man, we putting you to some voice work right now, man. We getting you some work.
I was trying to plug the sponsor here, to
Oh,
take care of the
sorry.
sponsor. Liquid IV. You go to liquidiv.com and you stay hydrated. When you check out, you use our promo code. It is Outcast. So shout out to Liquid IV and everything that they do to help the show.
Yeah, we
Thank you so much.
And our first topic that we're going to talk about today, yesterday, Super Tuesday. That's right, it was Super Tuesday. And it was a big super day for Donald Trump, it looks like. Nikki Haley, breaking news. She has officially dropped out of the race.
She's bouncing.
Nimrod had dropped out, huh? Finally got out of it.
Well,
Nikki Haley has
Nobody's
dropped
giving her
out
no
of the
more
race.
money.
Let's roll the tape. What's the latest from Super Tuesday? What is this?
This is bad sound.
This is bad sound.
Yeah, it sounds like
Well, the story is Donald Trump walked away with a bunch of delegates,
100. Yeah, tons.
and it caused Nikki Haley to quit.
She did.
And it looks like for the Democratic side, they're banking this year on Joe Biden.
Come on, man.
So good luck to the Dems. Good luck to the Republicans.
Yep.
They will be battling it out.
of
Again.
the old ass dudes who need to sit their punk asses down. That's what.
That's funny.
That is funny. So it's Wacky Wednesday today. Yesterday was Super Tuesday. And did you watch any of the Super Tuesday action yesterday, Tomcat?
Yes, I did. I watched it. It was
Okay, and elaborate.
kind of happened
you
the
know.
way I figured it was going to happen. A lot of people thought that Donald Trump was going to sweep.
Sure.
She won one state, was Oklahoma, was
Some.
it?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Arkansas? I can't remember. But she won one state, and he won all the rest of
I
them.
thought it was D.C. or something. What is
No,
it?
she
Like a
also
small-
won D.C. So she
Yes,
won
yeah,
okay.
two,
Like the day before.
but on Super Tuesday she won
Oh, she
one
won
state
one. Oh,
of all
okay.
of the states that
Oh.
voted, which was like
We gotta stick
I didn't even pay attention.
Shit
I
tons.
should have. I didn't.
So he's the nominee. She was great. She ran a great race.
She did.
And
She did her
she
thing.
kicked ass. She's badass. She got further than any woman ever got in the Republican primary.
That's
So
hard,
kudos
yeah.
to her.
Good job.
Yeah,
She's a badass.
I told you, like, I mad respect for her. I thought, she had some great talking points. Sure.
Right. She had some people saying that
Yeah.
they would vote for her
She
if
had
she
some good
got
things
the
to say.
nominee for
Sure.
sure. There's
Trump-
some even Democrats that don't like Joe Biden were siding with Nikki Haley.
Well, she said some good things once again. Like, definitely probably more middle ground than most would like in the GOP party right now. But thank you very much. I think, I think she had some valid things to say, and
Well, that's
at
how
least
shit
she got
get done. You gotta
heard.
be in the middle
She
ground
got
on
heard.
both sides.
She
you
got
know?
her. She got heard.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
can't
like
be-
the way she said you had to work to your 70 before
Well,
you get
yeah,
Social
no,
Security.
Yeah, like, who
stupid
the
shit
fuck
like
is
that
you
that
talking about,
that made
bitch?
her
What
get
the
off the
fuck is
ballot
wrong with
now.
Like, hell no. Shit, by 70, I'm going to be chilling somewhere, still getting some ass, kicking it,
If
drinking.
not, I'm selling dope. There's no way I'm waking up and driving to goddamn where in Florida.
No, dog.
Are you kidding me? Traffic's ridiculous.
It's weird because it seems like both sides want to shake up, but also both sides don't like the main candidates that have ended up being the two that are running against each
Right.
other again.
Well, you got to go with who you brought to the dance with.
But
Sucks.
it's funny to see that they've ended up again to go at each other again, Donald Trump. And it's wild because months ago, who would have thought Donald Trump would have been the Republican nominee after all the trials,
Everything
after all
that's
the
gone on,
charges,
yeah.
after everything that's gone on?
Well, he still got
Still
a long
in it.
shit. He still got a long road ahead. But
well, with that,
I mean,
but
there was nobody that was the GOP was putting out there that really actually had a chance. I mean, Nikki Haley might have, but there was a might. But like DeSantis and all the rest of them, nobody was gonna vote for them.
I mean,
out there,
They were getting better poll
They
numbers
were.
in the
You
general than he was.
DeSantis was, but
Yeah, but he wouldn't. Nah, man.
he wasn't going to beat Trump. I don't think.
Nah, he wasn't gonna
just,
be him. Nah, plus
he's
Trump turned.
the-
He turned the
the
Republican
CPAP and
Party. That's
everybody's
his party
behind
now.
him,
It's
like,
the
yeah.
party of Trump. Ain't
well,
no more Republican
it's a
Party. It's Trump
GOP.
party now. So
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah.
big tent party. A lot of people are coming over. There's like 10% of Biden supporters that voted for him in 2020 that say they're now going to move over and vote for Trump.
well, you also
That's a
got
lot of people.
You got a lot of Trump voters that are going to say that are saying the same thing. That's going to
Yeah.
vote for
A
Biden,
lot
and it's
more.
roughly.
I don't know about that.
Oh shit!
Lot more.
I will tell you. I hear it
The
a
election
lot.
will obviously decide that,
Of
but I'm just
course.
glad
I
we get
think,
to have an
you know,
election.
100%.
That's great.
Yes,
We get to vote.
100%.
If you
That's
Definitely.
vote,
fun.
if
Yes,
you vote,
I'll give you that. Yes, definitely.
yeah.
Let's do
Shout
it
out-
there, man.
And shout out to the people in Florida who got felons that we voted for you motherfuckers to get your voting rights back. So
That's
you're
me.
wel-
I'm sitting next to you.
You're welcome.
Good job,
That's
man.
enough.
There you
That's
go.
enough.
Congratulations.
Because they needed their voting
Why
rights
not?
back.
Hell yeah.
So,
No,
you know,
TK.
hell yeah.
TK is just as much an American citizen as
Absolutely.
anybody else sitting in this goddamn building.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have some of the rights are gone, but
Well-
that one I still have.
Hey, you know what?
There you go.
Vote.
That's fine. Hey, you'll get them back.
How about the rights of these
Could
spring
be in a
breakers?
dick.
The spring breakers that want to fight for their right to party
Oh,
on Miami
shit.
Beach.
Yes.
They fucking ruined it. They ruined it.
Hopefully, we have audio
You
and
think?
video from the
Hell
truck.
yeah, they did.
We have a story here. Miami Beach breaking up with spring breakers. This is some clips from the city of Miami Beach. Made a PSA, and they put this out for all you spring breakers out there that think you're coming down here to have a good time. Roll the tape.
Hey, we need to talk.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us. It's you. We just want different things.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach.
Hitting up a spa or checking out a new restaurant.
You just want to get drunk in public and ignore laws.
Do you even remember what happened last March?
No, it's fucked up. I don't remember.
That was our breaking point. So we're breaking up with you.
Oh.
And they go on to say that they're going to have like DUI checkpoints,
They are.
curfews,
Parking's gonna be like
$100 parking.
Yeah, that's
Believe
that-
it.
shit. Look,
Why didn't they just have like city officials doing this? Like they put 30-year-olds trying to look like they're spring breakers. Like,
you
nah,
haven't been to
I don't think
Miami
they were
during
trying to
spring
make
break,
them-
have you lately?
What do
You
you
haven't
mean?
been to spring break in
No,
Miami lately?
nope.
Yeah.
Fucking
No.
off the chain.
Absolutely.
They went crazy. They went
It's-
wild.
it's-
Oh no,
it's
I'm sure.
fucking
I'm
riotous.
sure.
It's
But they've
crazy,
always
bro.
done that, dude. When I used to go back in the mid '90s,
It has been crazy. And I remember
2000s
Daytona
it
had
was
some issues of
nuts.
rape in spring break,
Yeah,
and they had to
sure.
shut
Yeah,
it down.
Panama City.
Panama City,
know,
or
100%.
whatever. And one
I-
of the two was one of those two cities
I-
up there, but they were having it was debaucherous.
I am
It's
not
crazy.
against a city protecting their citizens by doing.
Do you think
shit
it will
like
work?
this.
Number one.
To an extent, I think it's going to keep a lot of super crazy things, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on in Miami, during spring break. Ultra, that's probably the biggest music week, Miami Music Week. Like, that's
I
a pretty
think
big deal. Like, they can't clamp down too much. That's a pretty big,
I remember
income
them
drive
letting
for
the
them.
clamps off during Music Week in years prior. They would
That's what I'm
like lock
saying.
down on spring break, and then when it was Music Week, they would kind
They'd
of
let
like.
it
Well, I
go.
can tell
Well, it's
you
right in the
that
middle this year.
these,
I think
these
it's
past
like
few spring breaks have been like out of fucking control, like
They
crazy.
have.
I remember when we would be even before I moved to this state, they're going to South Beach. We would like couldn't wait to get there because it was so much fun.
yes, I'll be.
And you didn't have to worry about shit because you kicking it with motherfuckers from everywhere. And now, like when I go to Miami, like we don't even go to South Beach, like at all. It's like it don't exist to me no more because it's not like it used to be.
My boy is the DJ at Deja Vu.
Oh, real?
Yeah, that's good. Thank you very much.
Nice.
I love it.
I can see why they don't want the kids down there. I mean,
100%.
They
100%.
fucking up.
They screw up everything. They trash the place. They take dumps in the middle of the sidewalk.
That's disgusting.
That was
You
me.
Sure, that
Sorry
wasn't a
about
bump.
that.
Yeah.
If I am a taxpayer,
They got
you
good
do
drugs.
you do like the money that comes from the out of towners if you're paying the taxes, because I think they get that extra tax at the hotels here in the state of Florida for people that come down, the resort fee. But at the
Sure.
same time, if they're going to come down and ruin the resorts, I say it's
Hell
good.
yeah.
You know what?
Wouldn't you rather have a different clientele of your Miami Beach?
Absolutely.
You know what? The more that I think about it, I was actually thinking about this the other day.
Yeah, right.
We got enough motherfuckers living here in Florida now. We don't need tourists
Florida
anymore.
is full. We are full.
We can
Keep
party
your ass
every
at
year,
home,
all
yo.
year long. We got enough people.
Yeah,
we got enough
full,
people to
dog.
live here. The cities are packed. The rural areas are getting way more busier than we need them to be.
They cutting down
Thank
shit
you.
all over the place, building
He
these old
does.
goofy
He
ass
does make a
condos
good
and
point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Takes me a goddamn hour
So
to get
don't
to
come
work in
down
the
here
morning.
anymore. Like if you don't live here.
It's terrible.
Just kidding.
Yankee
No,
boys
no,
head
here-
back north.
Here's what I'll say. And this may be
Please,
rude.
What will you
This
say?
may be rude,
Don't be rude.
but
Don't be rude.
if you come down here,
Don't come down here.
come buy a house and live down here. If not,
Don't come down here.
deuces. We don't need you here for 5 months.
Now what happens if
3
we
months.
can't go up there?
We can.
Oh, see. Well, that doesn't make sense.
Well, we're
Yeah,
Florida.
you-
We're Florida. We do whatever the fuck we want to do.
Everybody want to come to Florida.
Come
to
on,
do some
Tomcat.
wild
You're
shit.
supposed to be
Well, I
on
like going
my
up there,
side.
so
Yeah.
you can't tell them they can't
I'm
come
just-
down here.
I'm kidding. I'm just
I'll
saying.
say it.
Traffic
Keep your
is
ass at
terrible.
home. Keep your ass at home. I'll
Traffic
say
is
it.
terrible. I hate
Keep your
it.
ass at home.
Traffic is bad.
Another place that's not going to be as fun, or it depends on how you look at it. Maybe they'll clean up their act in Oregon, but Oregon is now going to recriminalize drugs. They decriminalized the drugs. Now they're going to recriminalize drug possession.
Marijuana?
It got a little out of control. They were giving out crack pipes and vending machines.
Well, I think that no, you can't.
Then they started
That's-
smoking the
that's a little
vending
bit too
machines.
much.
They did.
Shit,
So what do you mean?
shit must have
They
got
did
so
do
out
that.
of hand.
They probably
that-
set it on fire to get the smoke of the drugs out
The
of it.
state Senate passed House Bill 4002 in a 21-8 vote after the House passed it 51-7. The bill now heads to the desk of the governor, who said in January that she is open to signing the bill.
Yeah.
With this bill, we are doubling down on their commitment to make sure Oregon, or how you say that?
Oregonians.
Oregonians. That's a big word for me.
Yeah.
That the Oregonians have access to the treatment and care they need. Where is the decriminalization or recriminalization of drugs?
Well,
I hear that they were letting people get away with small amounts of various drugs on the streets
I see.
because it had gotten so out of control that the jails were full
I see.
of these drug addicts. So they decriminalized. Now they've realized that it got out of control,
And they built more jails.
and now they're recriminalizing it. What do you guys think about drugs? Should they be decriminalized, Tomcat?
Listen, especially right now with the fentanyl epidemic that's going on,
Yeah,
they
it's pretty
shouldn't
bad.
be decriminalized, and they should definitely, everything needs to be monitored more. And I'm not saying you need to go like full 1990s, let's locking people up type shit, but you definitely need to stop the flow of the shit coming into the country from out of the country, and then deal with the addiction that's here through social services and treatment for these people and trying to give them what you can. Because I was an addict, still am. You're always an addict, right? My father died of an overdose. So did my other family members. And so I know you're a lifelong addict, but you can recover and not do drugs anymore. You know what I mean? There's always a way out, but people have to see some type of, they got to, I don't know. It's like, how do you get somebody to stop using drugs when they're just like destroying themselves? You can't, they have to want to do it.
True.
But you just got to kind of be there all the time with that, the open arms and not, it's hard because sometimes a part of us wants to be like, oh, I don't want to look at that. And, oh, that's, they're destroying everything. And these people are everywhere. It's terrible. You know what I mean? But you have to somehow remain there kindly and help. It's very difficult. Very difficult. But stopping the flow of the fucking shit, we can try that. Lock people up for selling fentanyl and shit like that.
Yep.
Really heavy-handed sentences for things that are deadly drugs like fentanyl and things like that. And
definitely.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
What do you think, Memphis, about this?
I agree. I mean, like I said, South Beach used to be so much fucking fun. You know what I mean? A lot of fun. And now you don't even go down there. Anybody ask me when they come to Florida, they go to Miami, I will like go to Brickell, go to Wynwood, somewhere like that. But do not go to South Beach because it's fucking crazy out in that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There you go. But, yeah, so it is. I mean, it's still Miami going to be Miami. It's not like they're going to be losing any money anytime soon.
What about you, Ramo? What do you think about the decriminalization of drugs? They want to do their heroin, do your heroin. Just let them smoke crack. Hey, if they want to smoke crack, let them smoke crack. We got bigger fish to fry.
We're back to this conversation. All right.
That's the conversation we've been talking about.
Oh, I thought we was talking about the whole shit in Miami. I wasn't talking about that shit.
We moved on to Oregon and the drugs.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's a bit outrageous. I mean, definitely there can be a reason for marijuana, some things that are medicinal outside of that, but just regular shit.
But
like,
fentanyl was originally introduced by doctors.
Yeah,
it was medicinal.
And it shouldn't be
illicit flow. That's difficult. You have to control. We as Americans, we have this hunger for drugs. Like I was thinking about it the other day.
More drugs in your damn body.
I don't know why we inhale so much. Why we have such a lust for drugs, but we do. I even did when I was younger. But
very.
Americans want that high, and
I don't think it's just us.
Destroying ourselves.
People in general do that. If you look everywhere across the world, the young people always are the ones.
Unlike America, we have this drug problem in our cities where they're it looks like The Walking Dead in these cities, San Francisco.
Well, I mean, you got them in the suburbs too, and these.
There's some places in PR like that.
You got to keep that in mind, and it's just the cities. It's all
agreed.
Over.
It is everywhere.
Agreed.
I agree with you.
It's fucked up, regardless of the fact that some got to be done because I don't like seeing this shit. You know what I mean?
That's the kind of the point. It's like. You don't like seeing it, and I understand that. I feel that same way, but it's like, what do we do to help them, to make them not want to do it? Because
medicinal marijuana.
Well, you look at it this way. Like, you look at other countries around the world, right? Developed countries, might I add. Let's use some in Europe, for that matter. They have the same shit that go on, but they have things in place. So what Oregon was doing, they were ahead of the curve. Now, if they basically seem like, to me, they just got off track. You know what I mean? They had a good thing. And their heart was in the right place. They just got off track. You know what I mean? If they would have stuck with it, kept these centers going because of people, the addicts and everything they had going on, I think they could have been successful at it. And also there's a little bit of greed. There's money floating around and somebody in pockets got a little extra fat than everybody else's. And they usually fuck shit up too. So
I mean, I don't know much about it, but it sounds like to me, the way you're saying they had it set up was that it was centers in different places where people who had addiction issues could go there and get whatever they needed to help them
get high.
Get high.
And sometimes,
Right.
in
Well,
some cases.
okay, and I understand that, but I think if that were the case, then there should be treatment along with counseling that comes with that,
Right.
and you keep a record of these people and you make sure that they become accountable for themselves and what they're doing.
And that's how they do it in
That's
other
how they should
countries
do
and
it.
stuff.
If
That's
it's
how
gonna
they
be
do it.
done.
But that's the whole government. So that's like saying our government should do that across the board for everybody, and I don't disagree with that.
It should be.
I
yeah.
mean, if I don't like the government and all anybody's shit, but when it comes to that might be something you want to step in. Like, you know what, this shit ain't been working. How about we try something else?
It's hurting everybody.
And maybe this could be the way to go to help it. America's just fucking stubborn and don't like to move forward unless it's on its own pace. And sometimes it get overlooked. Like other countries will leapfrog us and shit and certain things to get it right. We can do it if we want to.
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
Well, there's a new drug. Like
Huey Lewis
in the news used to
Yeah.
say, "I want a new drug."
I'm down.
You got the what are we, Generation Xers? That's us.
Yeah, we Gen X, the
Mhm.
right generation.
The drugs has gotten to Gen X. It got to the baby boomers. It got to the millennials. But the Gen Zers, they have a new drug. These Gen Zers,
What is it?
and it's like the overstimulation of
Wi-Fi.
being online
Oh.
and
Yeah.
social media, and they know nothing other than this life. And so there's a new study out that says over 70% of Gen Z feels lonely due to online dating, overstimulation. COVID was thrown in there as well. All this technology and AI. They say Gen Z is the loneliest generation. Ramo, do you feel sorry for this Gen Z? I know you have some children of your own, some little Ramos out there.
Yep.
Little Ramos.
I'm curious
Ramos.
your thoughts on the state of mind for Gen Zers.
I think it's incredible. Thank you very much. If you had an opportunity to see the technology that these kids are learning in, how fast they're understanding it, we didn't even have it at their age. They already know how it operates. Benjamin has the what was that called?
Oculus.
The Oculus, yeah, and he plays with all his friends
I don't know
from
why
school.
I said it like that. I apologize.
It helps actually in senses of like Florida. Florida's very rural. There are some areas where kids live bunched up, but by and large, there are a lot of areas where, like in my neighborhood, it's 2 houses, 4 empty lots, another house,
Yeah.
5 empty lots, woods. You know what I'm saying? Probably not the most conducive area for kids to be playing in this environment like now. It's just people don't know each other. I know my next door neighbor. I know the people who own the house next to me, but it's one of them Airbnb motherfuckers, so I don't know who's in there on a daily
Right.
basis. Then the old guy down the street, I know he's an old dude, but I don't know who the fuck he is. And people down the street, I see him, but I don't know him. It's not like it used to be, and it's not that you're not supposed to trust and whatever, but
You
for
feel
me, I
sorry
think
for 'em or not?
no, not at all. Not at all. I think it's just different. It's different for them than it was for us, and I think they'll appreciate it the way they grew up, how we appreciate the way we grew up.
What
I
about you,
don't know.
Tomcat? What's your opinion on these Gen Zers, and should we be concerned that they have been stuck to a device their entire life?
No, only because I think they're very lucky, because it's like, what a time to be alive. And a lot of people who had like seen these amazing advancements coming would love to reset the clock and be your age right now and be ready to like harness this insane technology that's taking off.
Yeah.
Like
They'll be able to come out of high school and be
you guys got it made,
computer
man.
They
fucking
have
geniuses.
No idea how
That's
good
the
they got
future.
it. Like,
They
no
tried to tell us
idea.
that, and
They're
we
gonna
didn't
be
listen.
relaxing
You know
and
what?
relaxing.
We didn't listen.
Or there's going to be a nuclear war. Society's going to crumble and you're all fucked.
That's not going to
Screwed.
happen to the year 30 or something like
No, no.
30,000 or something. Like
One of the two.
Yeah,
But anyway,
3,000.
it's 50-50.
Like
so you guys are good.
3,000. The year 3,000.
Yeah, I don't feel sorry for their
27, 26, 27.
Yeah.
What about you, Memphis? Well, you don't feel sorry for them at all? You
No,
you don't
I
think
mean,
that these
it's
phones
kind of
have
piggyback off
meant
of
to
what
give them? You're big on the mental state of mind.
I am big on it because you know what? These kids should have, if they're bright enough, they would look at everybody that came before them and be like, we hear shit like our generation. We used to go outside and play. Like the whole saying is 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? That was created for us because we be gone all goddamn day, and our parents be working their ass off, partying, doing whatever they doing, and they forget like, holy shit, we got fucking kids, and these kids, we out here doing whatever the hell we want to do, but we having fun. We ain't really being totally destructive, but we raising ourselves. We doing right shit like our grandparents and great grandparents. Those generations not that far from us. You know what I'm saying? So we were raised different. And we came in when technology started. You know what I mean? When the internet first kicked off,
It was coming
we was
up.
part of all that
We
shit.
came in, yeah.
And
We
these
were the
kids now just too off in their feelings because they don't
testing
like being
field.
told, like, look, get your ass off that tablet, go outside and play, get some sun, you know, be physical, have fun, be a kid, enjoy yourself.
In our day, a tablet was a Percocet.
Shit. Back in the day, we used to have, we not so old motherfuckers, because I know a lot of people out there listening think, oh, y'all old asses, motherfucker. No, we not old. We just better than y'all generation, because we don't be in our fields all depressed and shit. Oh my God, nobody's online. Nobody will date me. Well, get your punk ass outside, get a haircut, put on some decent clothes, and go talk to a girl.
I tell Raymo that all the time.
You sound old as hell, dude.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
That's a big homie game right there.
You sound like somebody's uncle.
I am somebody's uncle. I'm actually somebody's grand uncle. I get to go see my grandniece on Sunday.
Oh,
I'm
that's
excited.
dope, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm a grand uncle, dog.
That's
How
beautiful.
crazy is that?
Congratulations.
I'm only
bro.
45, cuz.
That's beautiful.
I'm excited.
That's cool.
I think Gen Z also has to realize that a lot of the things that they see online, you know, it's not real. A lot of these people don't look like that. They got filters on. These young girls, they want to look perfect. They get made fun of.
on that puss.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, but it's also like the parties and shit. You see other people out partying and they're having a good time, and maybe you got to work some job you hate, and you're just kind of going through the humdrumness of that, and that can be, you know, instead of just being happy about what was going on that day, it maybe make it harder for you because you're like thinking about what other people are doing instead of just being like, wow, I'm so happy with what I've got going on today. Oh, look, I did this simple shit today, but it made me very happy. But maybe if you're all in the internet, you're back of your mind, God, look at these people at this massive rave having this total great
Like
time.
these
My day's stupid. And
quote
then you start to
unquote
feel bad.
influencers and shit. It's like, look, let me tell you, I know a few influencers. I can tell you, I ain't trying to spill the beans on a lot of them, but they just some regular motherfuckers that be like, oh, I think this is the perfect time for let me do this. Be like, hey, so blah, 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 and get all these people following them shit, and they don't do shit. That is not real life, because guess what? Eventually, that will hit a wall. You can't, that just won't work for you.
There's such an advantage for this Gen Z, too. I was just talking with Tomcat about it the other day because we're learning guitar, trying to get better at it. And if you think about when we were younger and you wanted to learn a new song on guitar, you had to go to the music store, buy a music book. You had to know how to read music.
Yeah.
You had to maybe find a VHS tape of a band playing so that you could maybe get a glimpse at what chords or how they're playing that lead. Nowadays, you just pop on YouTube and say, I'd like to learn any song you want.
That's
and there's
dope.
5 different people out there to teach you.
They made it easy for them.
And
That's awesome.
Comfort of
It's
your
too
own
easy.
home. So it's a huge advantage for this younger generation that I think if they use the internet to their advantage, we used to have to open up an encyclopedia to figure this stuff out. Now you guys just say it into your phone and you can be schooled. Go to YouTube University. Look at all the positives that the internet has, and don't get caught up in the negative.
100%.
Right, and I mean, I
100%.
say, you know, everything is too easy for them. They get the quick, easy way out. That's why they want everything so now, and they have zero patience because everything is given to them now, and that's not good. Sometimes you need to like get your fucking hands dirty, get a cut, get your head bumped. Dude, you got to put in some for real work and not behind a computer screen or on your phone. Because what if one day, just for hypothetical say, the internet goes down for a whole month? Like that shit can happen. Face down and Instagram was out.
So dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I was
Don't
thinking
don't listen to drunk ass Ramo over here. Do
So
not
dope.
do that. But anyway,
So
and all
dope.
you guys know is I can only function on the internet, but you ain't got it. You ain't got internet for a minute, and you don't know when you're going to get it.
Well, the internet went out, or at least Facebook and Instagram went out yesterday,
Yeah,
I think,
it
for
was
a few
yesterday.
moments. And TK definitely looked concerned. He thought
What?
He thought
Are you
someone had
serious?
hacked into his account.
I didn't even
did.
notice. I didn't even
Yeah,
notice.
a lot of people said that same thing. I saw that comment from a lot of people, and I was posting something. I was posting this show.
TK was posting something.
This show on my Facebook. Shut up. I was posting this show on my Facebook, and so I was thinking like, oh shit, I got in trouble for posting our fucking crazy show. But nope, it was like Facebook was out, and I imagine imagine how much people were freaking out to.
They're used to
I
the dumb
know.
shit you say.
For me, and I had a good, healthy laugh about it too. Because anytime I'll go on Twitter and I'll see Facebook or I'll see Instagram, I'm like, oh, they both must be down. I bet people freaking out. And everybody on Twitter, we just laugh about it and be cracking up. And then watch how many people come from Facebook or Instagram on Twitter just to see what's going on. Because they cannot be without digital distraction, because, God forbid. Like I said,
I hate it when you're talking to somebody and then they start scrolling while you're talking.
yeah.
I'll kick that phone right out of your shit.
Smack him in the forehead.
You do that, Tomcat. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
That's
because he's taking a
only time
picture.
you do
You're
that
making
is
a
when you're
fucking
letting
joke.
it's like
he's
playing
taking
somebody
a
out with
picture
that
of you.
music when you're like playing them out when that outro music.
Like
You're
on
you
award
look down at your
shows.
phone, you're like, all right, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
I'm just gonna
That's to wrap it up. Yeah,
Dang.
man. So, all right, man. So I was saying, all right.
I'm out of here.
All right, well, let's wrap up that topic. Gen Z, man up is what we say.
Yeah,
to
do
you.
some push-ups.
Stop playing on your phone so much. Put it down and go out and get a little sunshine.
Go play with your
bitches.
wieners.
Also, wash the phone off.
Yeah,
it's
you
disgusting.
definitely clean that shit.
Our producers who are both Gen Z are in my ear saying, you guys are all old men. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm on your guys' side. What are you talking about? I
you-
just told him he sounded
Oh,
old.
knock it off.
Ramo, you are old.
I get it. I am, but that's why I
Father
get it.
time is undefeated, I would say.
Thank you very much. Hey, it's been great.
I love
Great to
that.
me. I'm good.
Let's move on to our next topic, which is my friend Jamie Foxx. I love the Fox.
Oh
I love
no,
the
what do you
Fox.
do?
What's going on with him?
Well, he has said that he's going to explain that health scare. We heard inside job that maybe Diddy maybe had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Who told us that?
Well,
I can't reveal.
We can't,
Oh, okay.
we can't say it's cut that, knock that off.
Guess
Okay,
what?
Okay.
But
We can't tell you guys who told
But
us. We got
I don't
sources
know.
and methods.
I really don't think he's going to come out. He said that he's going to come out and tell everyone. There's some kind of award show that he's being honored at coming up, and this headline says Jamie Foxx will tell everyone what happened to him, but only when he can do it in a funny way. So I don't know. That doesn't sound very.
Well, he did just
funny.
recently say he was getting ready to start doing stand-up comedy again, which I'm like, dope. People remember, like, they just know Jamie Foxx as the movie star that he is, and he badass, but he's a comedian first, and this dude's stand-ups are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny.
And now that I'm thinking about it, he did make fun of Diddy in one of his stand-ups that was fucking great. It was amazing.
He
You
wears
gotta go
those
check that
leather
out.
suits just like Eddie Murphy did.
Yeah, all the greats wore leather. Martin
Those,
Lawrence
like,
did it.
crazy
Chris
looking-
Rock did it.
Tight ass leather suits.
I'm surprised you
Dave
put
Chappelle
Martin
ain't done
Lawrence
it
in
yet.
there.
Huh?
I'm surprised you put Martin Lawrence in there.
What? Martin Lawrence is the shit.
He was good, but I wouldn't
Have you
consider
seen
him
any
a
of his
legend.
stand-ups?
Yeah,
For me, Jamie Foxx.
I wouldn't consider him a
in
legend.
Living Color.
I know he hosted Def Comedy Jam for a while.
Jam.
Yeah, no, he's definitely
You
reputable.
cannot be on legend status and host Def Comedy Jam.
I'll give you that.
The
I'll give you that.
The best
I'll give you
comedians
that.
ever come out of Def Jam, and Martin is the host.
But I don't
you know how
him.
ill you gotta be.
I don't put him with Eddie Murphy or
I wouldn't
Dave
put him-
Chappelle.
No, I'm not putting him there, but he's definitely a legend.
He's
His
getting
talk his show Martin
That was pretty
outside
decent.
of the Cosby Show might be one of the best African American shows ever.
Yeah, you heard about
Gina?
a lot of the shit him and Gina went through afterwards, and like now she won't even fuck with him.
No,
at
they
all.
cool together. They cool now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they did. They did a Martin reunion.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Huh.
They sure did.
I heard that he got
Nah, bro.
very handsy with her.
Nah, they good now because they were all together.
Who told you that? Who told you that? We
Yeah.
can't tell you guys.
Yeah, I
Sources
can't-
and
we can't-
methods.
Yeah,
Damn it,
sources
man.
and methods and sources.
We know
Protect
people
our
who know
sources.
people
Yeah.
who talk to people.
All right, let's go on to our next story. I know a couple of my family members like to eat Cheerios. I ate some Honey Nut
I love
Cheerios,
Cheerios.
when I was a kid. It just doesn't seem like the kids these days eat cereal like we did. That's another thing that we should feel sorry for ourselves as 90s kids is our entire diet was
Terrible.
Eating cereal every morning.
Right.
Whose
Or
phone is going
Pop-Tarts.
nuts right now, by the way?
Tomcat.
Tomcat.
Low info idiot.
What is going on here? Yes, I would agree.
That Tomcat has this
It's
speaker
one
on
of those
his,
scam calls.
You're gonna turn your
Scam
ringer off.
likely.
I should have just put him on the road. Should have put him on our phone and should have talked to him.
Are you new to broadcasting? You know, you silence your phone before
It
you go
was
on a
silenced, but it was
broadcast.
hooked to this Bluetooth speaker, unfortunately.
On
The
his
Bluetooth
belt.
speaker rang.
I don't want to be taught.
You know?
Yeah, there
Yep,
you go.
There you
Tell you
go.
what, buddy.
No, but so they don't eat cereal, man. Like not even cinnamon toast crunch, which
That's
is
not
a
true.
classic.
They do. My kids do.
What?
Kids still tear up cereal?
My kids do.
For real? For real?
Hell yeah.
Frosted Flakes.
Yes.
Lucky
Sugar Pops, Lucky Charms, Fruity Pebbles, all that shit.
Well,
all
Hence
that
the
shit.
dad bod.
You might not.
Thank you.
You might not want to give them Cheerios. I mean,
Where'd
it's
that
a
come from?
staple for a lot of people for breakfast. They always said it was heart healthy. That little
Yeah.
That's what they said.
bumblebee.
It
that-
says it on the box too. Lowers your cholesterol.
Let's roll the tape. I think we have a news story
Oh,
standing
jeez.
by. This is
Again?
about Cheerios.
In your health news today, a pesticide linked to infertility in animals.
Our
is
sound
also
is
showing
crappy.
up in oat-based foods sold in the U.S., including in popular breakfast brands like Cheerios. According to research published in the Journal of Exposure Science and Environmental Epidemiology, the chemical was found in 92% of oat-based foods sold in May of last year. Cheerios parent company General
Damn it.
Mills said in a statement that their foods, quote, adhere to all regulatory requirements.
Boom.
Maybe we need to
What
do
chemical
something.
was it? I'm
There you
sorry?
go.
What chemical?
Keep deregulating them motherfuckers.
God damn.
Toxic pesticide.
Keep
gotta-
deregulating them.
I just bought a
Go
brand
on.
new box of Honey Nut Cheerios. I gotta toss them shits out now.
I guess
I got
so.
some Razor Brand. Hopefully the Razor Brand, I'm good on that. For the Razor Brand, if they ain't good, we gonna be some smoke in the city. I can tell you.
I'm glad there's people out there checking this shit
Yeah,
because
well, definitely that too.
we wouldn't
man.
know.
You've been saying
And
that
it's
shit
okay.
too, Ramo.
It's okay. And
The good
it's
thing is you don't
okay.
eat that because it's not like all frosty and have all the
Exactly.
shit and coloring on it.
Exactly. Exactly.
right.
And now
You're
you know
good.
why.
You're good.
This episode of the Outcast podcast is being brought to you by Liquid IV. You get the nutrients, you get the vitamins. It's 3 times the hydration of your normal sports drinks. It's available online if you go to liquidiv.com and you use our promo code OUTCAST when you check out. They've got a lot of delicious flavors. Unfortunately, we don't have the white peach here in studio,
Yeah,
but Memphis still has that white peach at home.
I do.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
That was gross,
up,
man.
baby?
That's his wife.
You're here though, Gentry.
I was talking about the extra packet of white peach that he had at his
I'm
house.
sorry.
I don't know what
Excuse
you were
me.
talking
I
about.
thought you were being rude.
See, Ramo,
Don't
be rude.
Because
Don't
I knew
be
you guys were
rude.
gonna drink it all up, so I took a couple extra for me on the stash.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. My fault. My
Ramo,
fault.
your head's in the gutter.
Yeah.
It is. Well, you knew that. That's why we're friends,
Why you
right?
thinking about my wife like that?
I'm not. I thought he was, and I was defending you, dick.
Let's go to our not so
Jeez.
good newsman, Tomcat.
We do this thing. All right, March 6, 2020, 24. 2020, 24. I don't know what that was.
2020.
That's a lot.
2020, 24. Tyler, the creator's birthday. He's 32 years
All
old.
right.
Cool.
It was also Harriet Tubman's birthday. She was born in
Awesome.
1820. She died in 1913.
That's a long time.
It's also Shaquille O'Neal's birthday.
Oh, Shaq.
Happy birthday
Shaq.
to Shaq.
Shaq Fu,
Big homie.
baby.
52 today.
51,
50.
it says.
I thought he was 52.
I don't know.
I'm
They could
pretty-
be wrong.
That's
I'm
my
pretty sure
age.
he's
That's
Oh.
my age.
That's
He's
crazy.
52.
Oh, it's wrong on here. Yeah, that's good. It's good
my
that you know.
age.
See, Gentry
Yeah,
knows.
Gentry's his boy.
That's
What do you-
right. D.L. Hughley turned
Smack
60.
him.
He is an
All right.
unfunny comedian.
DL,
What?
kidding.
I like DL.
DL Hewley's hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny.
On this day
What
in
a case.
1770, the Boston Massacre occurred. Harassed by a mob, British troops on this day in 1770 opened fire, killing tons of people
That
in the
sucks.
Boston Massacre. It is also National Dentist Day, National Oreo Day, National Dress Day, National Frozen Food Day. On to the news. We're kicking this shit off this week with a naked medieval Venice beach brawl.
Oh, nice.
I love that sentence.
Was there a sword
That's my
fight?
shit.
Ba-dum-bum.
Recent viral video shows naked women armed with what appears to be spiked bats.
She got a nice
drawing the
ass.
public's attention to the Venice beach for all the wrong reasons, shining a spotlight on the community's
She's not
already
naked.
mired issues. Shows women with no clothing on. One of them has clothes, one doesn't. And they get into a medieval
I'm
style brawl.
glad. I'm
with
glad she's not naked.
spiked bats.
Look how why she walking like that though.
Yeah, she gets hit with the spiked back right there. See that?
And look at the guy over there recording her.
People
Perv.
are
He
not
probably
helping
doing
them.
some
They're
perv
like
commentary
throwing
right
them the
now.
weapons to keep it going and
Okay,
filming
now she
them.
got some. Why she walking like a peacock?
I don't know. I don't know why she's walking like that.
Shit.
Zoop. Ooh, zoop. Oh, look at this. Mortal Kombat.
It is.
Finish her. Did
I
somebody
have
get
it.
finished? Please tell me
Finish him.
somebody-
Here we go.
Look at this.
Oh,
Ding,
fatality. Oh, they turned my sound off.
ding. Look at that old ass lady in that pink. She's like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, this is crazy, right?
Wow.
She got them both now, bitch. What you doing?
She's retreating. She got her to retreat. She won.
She got
Oh,
them
wait.
both.
No.
She got them both
got
now.
anything else, Tom?
That's wild shit.
Is she gonna shove any?
This week we had a
holes?
truck dangling off a bridge. This driver was pulled to safety after the crash left a vehicle dangling over a bridge
Holy
in
shit.
Speaking
Ohio.
of dangling,
I saw
Where was
this.
that?
It's wild shit right here.
Big
What?
he-
I
Louisville,
didn't see this.
Kentucky.
Oh, it's Louisville.
Yeah, this hero right here, he goes into the cab of the truck and pulls this woman truck driver out of the truck while it's dangling off of this bridge. I mean, that's true heroic actions there. Look at him.
Why did you emphasize woman? Are you saying that because the truck is off the side of the bridge? And
think we-
you're
I
saying
don't
they
think
can't
we-
drive?
Driver, what
Everybody
you
knew what was up when they saw it was a woman, and they didn't have any
Like,
questions
damn
about
it.
why
Yeah.
the truck went off the side of the road. All right, next
Yeah,
day.
jackasses.
Caitlin Clark stands alone. The Iowa women's basketball star becomes the most prolific scorer in NCAA division
Awesome.
history this
Cold,
past week with 3,667
She is
scoring
good.
points. Good luck. Good job, Caitlin. We had a Haitian gang take over this week in Haiti. They took over the capital.
I heard that.
And they
The
let
prisons
all the
there.
prisoners out of the prisons. And
Is that an
it's-
insurrection?
It's wild. That would be a real insurrection
That's
there,
That's
buddy.
close. Yeah.
All right, let me see. I had a couple more. What is the best one? Climate protester gets in the face of Mr. Joe Manchin, and Joe Manchin hops up
Look at this guy.
and fucking confronts said climate protester this past week. And then his buddy takes
steps
care of
on
the
it.
trash. Scoosh!
Ooh, pushed him right out.
Goodbye.
Oh, man. Wow. That was
That was
amazing.
climate change, right? He put him outside, then it got warm.
Yeah.
That guy's gonna get a lawsuit. Just shoved his ass down like that for no
Here's
reason.
one more at the end. This is a funny one. One German man has redefined man on a mission. A 16-year-old man from Marburg deliberately got 217 COVID-19 vaccine shots in the span of 29 months, according to a
Damn.
new study going against national vaccine recommendations. That's an average of one jab every 4 days. It says he didn't have any adverse effects from it, but he didn't have get any superpowers either from it.
Oh,
So
not
that's
yet.
unfortunate.
What was the
Keep
point?
going.
Yeah.
What was his point?
He said 134 of the shots were confirmed by a prosecutor and thorough vaccination center documentation. The remaining 83 were self-reported. So he probably actually got
That
about
motherfucker's gonna be glowing
130
that night.
Yeah.
more
Watch.
shots.
It's gonna the next full moon. Somebody find him. His ass gonna be in the corner glowing and shit. He was like, I ain't got no superpowers, motherfucker. You are shiny right now.
That
This
is
man
like
gets
his teeth
he
glow in
wanted
the
to be
dark
like,
and
he
shit.
wanted to be like Wolverine. He thought if he had all
Yeah,
these
right.
T cells, he'd
Got
get
the
like a cut and it would just like
adamantium.
zip.
That'd be dope.
It would be dope,
Yeah,
but it didn't
not
work this
bad.
time. So
Yeah,
folks,
oh,
don't
well.
get 200 million
Dumbass,
COVID
yeah.
Don't do
vaccine
that.
shots in
Stupid.
2 days.
One thing we have to do before we get out of here, one of our, I guess you would call it sister shows, or our brother show, Darren Harris, he has hit a milestone on our network, and I want to congratulate the Darren Harris Show
Oh, yeah.
for having 100 episodes
Awesome.
There you go.
Congratulations,
and
man.
reaching over 1 million listeners.
That's dope.
Welcome to the club, homie.
Yeah, so he's now into the Outcast podcast stratosphere with us. So congratulations to
Yeah,
Darren
man.
Harris.
Great job, Darren.
100
Good job.
episodes.
Salute,
He
my
does,
guy.
bro. He does some great stuff
Yeah, he
on
does.
that
It's just
podcast.
crazy. Did
I
you
watch
see the
it.
one
Good.
with the crazy
the lady?
ass, the lady,
Yes.
I hit
The
him. I say,
lady.
bro, what the fuck is that?
That's
Or
crazy.
man, man.
I was like, what the hell did she take? That ain't no bad. That shit. That chick looked like she was from The Walking Dead. For real, for real. Did you see?
That new Walking Dead show just started too.
Oh, I
I'd have
saw-
been like fucking.
I saw it.
No, I'm just kidding.
I saw it. I watched the second episode.
The
I can
zombie!
tell you. Those who live, man.
Just
That's
kidding,
some
just
good.
kidding.
That's some good shit. That's some
Well,
good
this was
shit.
a wacky Wednesday right after a Super Tuesday. The
Yep.
countdown is on until November. We'll see. Will it be Joe Biden as our president? Will he get another term? Or will the Orange Man, Donald Trump, take him over? It does seem like
Well, we
it's,
got 8 months to figure
so
that
it's
out.
like a WWE showdown.
100%.
More like a slow-moving
Deathmatch.
car crash
Yes.
or a train wreck.
Oh,
That's like a
yeah.
mega
It's coming.
slow motion.
It's terrible.
And 'cause
Every
you know that
inch.
it's about to happen. It's gonna happen. and it's totally slowly happening.
Hey,
It's
well,
fucking
guys, I
crazy.
love you guys. No matter what happens,
It's been real.
I'm glad we did it together.
I know, right? Well, we still got plenty. Well, I don't know, man. We don't know.
Can you give us that deep voice before we
come
go,
on, man.
Ramo? Come on.
baby, it's time to get the hell up out of here. So y'all motherfuckers be cool.
Yeah.
That actually was pretty good.
Stay cool and watch your
You
way.
motherfuckers be
Got
good.
them ribs.
You dialed it in that time.
I did.
I'd like to
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
our
working it out.
producers, Jordan and Jacob. Hopefully
you.
they're not too
Thank you.
depressed being Gen Zers.
Do some push-ups.
We'll see you on the basketball court.
Let's do
God
it.
bless.
Don't fire that Trump jizz thing.
Right on cue.
That was definitely him and Stormy
I
Daniels,
love
for
it.
Sure. Oh!
Me too.
All right,
Me
man.
too.
You don't get
Me
it.
too, baby.